3 crucial reality checks. Let's start with finance. Now, think about it. Who would be the best expert to talk to about money when it comes to your properties, your pensions, your investments, anything to do with the financial aspect of the divorce and separation? And I'll give you a clue. It's probably not your lawyer. Because if you think about it, the person who should be helping you around the money needs to be someone who's highly specialised and trained and accredited in that area. So the name of that professional, it's funny because this is someone, this is a profession that a lot of people have never really even heard about. They're called financial planners, and they do something called long-term cash flow forecasting. Sometimes they're also known as wealth managers as well. And the difference between them and a normal sort of financial advisor who does mortgages and insurances, which are all very important things as well, is that financial planners, wealth managers look into the future using this long-term cash flow forecasting, and it's a very specialised area. So apart from things like saving you doing things that are going to cost you a lot of tax that you shouldn't need to pay, and practical things like that, more importantly, it's like they have a crystal ball and they show you the different outcomes from the way you split the assets. So you suddenly become the one who's in charge of how you split. You're not handing that over to some judge who's never met you, or some or to a lawyer who may know how to use the software but isn't really trained. They haven't had that training, that specialisation. So it's really important that you're working with the right person around the money. And so the key question on this really, if you're watching this now, is you might not need them. If you've got nothing to split, if you've got no assets, no house to sell, no inheritance or savings of any significance, and maybe you've got no pensions beyond the state pension, for you then the whole financial side could be quite simple, and it might be a bit of overkill to go down the financial planner route. So it's much simpler for you. If, however, you do have property to split and pensions, then you're the people who it can easily get out of hand. So my the crucial reality check for you is please talk to a financial planner, and they need to be someone who is specialised in working in divorce, because not all of them are. Obviously, I can help connect you with the ideal financial planners who are specialised in this area, and you'll meet them if you join us in the secret divorce group, which is a subgroup of our community. They're in there. I can introduce you to them. Now, the second one, co-parenting. These are fabulous online calendars and parenting plans, and even how to work out who has to pay for what. These resources are, again, in not just the secret divorce group, but I've packaged many of them together here for you right now that you can access at the end of this video for free, because they're so important to keeping the heat out of the family relationships. And these are all very, very low cost, very accessible. And they help you create healthy boundaries within the communications between parents early on, and also ongoing during and after the divorce. So at the end of this video, please access the welcome pack and take a look at these wonderful resources that I've gathered together, and they can make a massive difference to how you co-parent during the divorce and afterwards. Now, the third one, staying sane. Right, the fact is that the suicide rate can go up in relation to divorce. Keeping things peaceful, that is the very best way to stay sane. That is your crucial reality check on this one. And because it massively reduces the costs and stress then that you will experience if things get messy. Now, peace isn't fluffy, as I explain in my TEDx talk. Taking a holistic approach in this divorce journey, ensuring that you cover all the key areas, which obviously I cover in my divorce journey program, including financial, co-parenting, divorce admin, legal, the dispute resolution peace toolbox, and your personal well-being, which I believe is the most important part of how to keep things peaceful, because your mental and emotional state, your sense of confidence, your vision for your future, these are the things which have such a direct impact on every other part of the divorce process. Now that you're part of our community, as I said, I have a welcome pack for you of essential resources, but maybe you want a little bit more. So if you do have assets to split, then you absolutely need to get your hands on the free ebook that will save you a minimum of £25,000 on your divorce and more details on how to keep you sane. To access the book for free, simply join the Secret Divorce group, where I can give more hands-on support for 30 days free, where you can access the book and also many other resources and experts that I keep within that private space. We also meet up regularly on Zoom to hear your concerns and share guidance from our wide range of experts. So if you have assets or pensions to split, don't become a victim of a toxic divorce system. There are so many ways to manage your divorce successfully. If you have children and a difficult co-parenting relationship, make sure you get the support you need to transform that relationship into one where you are back in control. I look forward to seeing you in the Secret Divorce group for a 30 days free trial. And if you stay, which most people do because it's such an empowering community of experts and people just like you, then the monthly fee is cheap as chips. See you there.